If you like Call of Duty, then you must play Elite Invasion right now. I launched this game and jumped straight into the Brazilian favelas for intense action. I piloted a massive attack helicopter and rained fire on my enemies below. I found the arsenal to be packed with epic sniper rifles and submachine guns. I teamed up with players online to dominate the narrow alleys and tactical points. I drove fast motorcycles through the map to flank the rival gangs. I climbed the global rankings by showing off my ruthless combat skills. I experienced realistic vertical combat that kept me on the edge of my seat. I felt like a true elite operator every time I won a match. You need to equip your best gear and survive this war today. If you like John Wick, then you must play John the Assassin today. I stepped into the shadows and began my quest for brutal vengeance against gangsters. I unleashed inventive combos using razor-sharp blades and deadly firearms. I disarmed enemies with lightning speed and executed crazy finishing moves on the spot. I found the real-time combat to be absolutely unforgiving and fast-paced. I sliced through corrupt crime bosses like a true shadow ninja warrior. I earned in-game cash to unlock the most potent passive effects and skills. I defeated the toughest villains in the underworld with flawless accuracy. You need to download this and prove you are the deadliest fighter alive. Grab your weapons and let's annihilate the crime syndicate together. If you like Car X Street, then you must drift into Custom Cars Online Drive. I jumped into the garage and built an absolute monster of a tuner car. I took my ride online and explored massive open mountain roads with my friends. I tweaked every visual detail on my vehicle until it looked like a masterpiece. I raced through the forest routes and the driving physics felt incredibly realistic. I met other gearheads online and we cruised together in a massive convoy. I tested my top speed on the highway and barely kept control of the wheel. I loved the freedom to drive anywhere without strict racing rules holding me back. You need to customize your dream car and hit the streets right now. Start your engine and dominate the online multiplayer world today. If you like Sekiro, then you will lose your mind playing Last Hunter K Seoul. I launched into this ultra-compressed action brawler and fought for my life. I parried deadly attacks with frame-perfect timing and executed brutal counter-strikes. I explored a ruined dystopian city overtaken by robotic monsters after a massive war. I crafted the ultimate greatsword and smashed through colossal bosses with pure power. I customized my hunter with wicked tattoos and gear to look absolutely terrifying. I engaged in real-time PvP duels and crushed my rivals in 100 seconds. I felt the peak intensity of console-grade action right in the palm of my hand. You must download this now and become the ruler of the battlefield. Grab your katana and let's reclaim humanity from the ashes today. If you like Brawl Stars, then you must play Food Gang immediately. I launched into this crazy arena and played as a heavily armed slice of pizza. I blasted my enemies with rockets and dodged incoming attacks from angry broccoli. I found the multiplayer matches to be extremely fast and totally addicting. I unlocked new cute food characters and upgraded their special skills to the max. I used my ultimate ability to wipe out the entire enemy team in seconds. I climbed the trophy road and bragged to my friends about my epic wins. I loved the chaotic energy every time a new battle started on my screen. You need to download this and prove you are the toughest snack in the gang. Join the food fight today and show them who is boss. If you like Forza Horizon, then you must play Driving Zone Germany. I launched this game and the German cars look absolutely insane. I took an old classic out on the street racing track to test the speed. The physics are so real that I felt every single collision with other vehicles. I switched to the passenger camera angle to see the view from the inside. My low-end device struggled because these graphics are actually next level. I drifted across glossy roads that looked like they came from a PS5. I started my career in the driving school to unlock the fastest new models. I found the potential in this developing world to be totally huge. You need to download this and start your engine right now. If you like Punch-Out, then you will love Knockout too. I became an FBI agent and started hunting Karens in the streets. I had to punch them right in the face to protect the peace. The timing in this game is extremely hard and challenging to master. I had to dodge every attack to avoid getting a technical knockout. I used uppercuts and body shots to defeat the toughest bosses. I found the handbag lady to be one of the most annoying enemies. I had to watch my stamina constantly to stay in the fight. I felt the hype every time I landed a perfect counterattack. You need to test your reflexes in this action-packed boxing game if you like. Mud Runner, then you must try Off-Road Simulator online. I jumped into my Jeep and started delivering packages through the deep woods. I had to manage my fuel carefully or I would get stranded. The mud physics are challenging and my vehicle got stuck many times. I used the differential lock to climb the steepest hills in the forest. I found the first-person perspective to be extremely immersive and cool. The graphics are simple, but the gameplay potential is absolutely huge. I had to watch ads to refill my gas tank during the mission. I felt the tension as I almost fell off the map several times. You need to join this rugged adventure. And conquer the wilderness. If you like Minecraft, then you will love Farming Simulator 18. I jumped into my tractor and started preparing my land for planting. I had to plant the seeds and harvest them to build my empire. The graphics are absolutely high quality and look amazing on my screen. I loved assigning RE drivers to finish the tasks while I did other jobs. I watched how accurately the robots worked and it was totally satisfying. I mounted different parts to my tractor to make it the ultimate machine. I even started transporting animals across my huge and beautiful farm. This game is perfect for players who love deep and long-term projects. You need to download this and start your farming career right now if you like Dragon Ball Xenoverse, then you must play Burst to Power Lite. I jumped into the battle and the movement felt like a total masterpiece. I used the 5-button system to unleash insane combos on my enemies. I loved using the teleport attack to blink behind my opponents instantly. I dashed across the map and felt the speed of a true super warrior. I farmed my aura to gain enough spirit for a massive power attack. The game has 0 errors and runs perfectly on my mobile device. I felt the intensity of every hit as I smashed my rivals. You need to experience this epic combat and unlock your true power. Download this right now and join the ultimate anime battle.